Hey guys, hope you're doing good. Marlene and Eileen here. I know it's been a minute since you guys have seen us, but we have some very good information for you. Today we're going to talk about why God. It's something that is very personal, very important to both of us. It's something that we both have learned to really just
rely on.
Yes. It's something that we've learned that we have to accept, and for us to be able to say that we can live without God is just something it's not possible for me. To me, it leads down a road of a lot of frustration, disappointment. But I want to get ahead and just let Eileen just share with you a few things that she wanted to share with you, and then I'll drop on a few of my thoughts for you. So,
thank you, Marlene. I am excited that we get to talk about why God.
Yes.
Because a lot of people want to leave him out of the equation. They want to do things their own way. I wanted to do things my own way.
So did I.
For a long time, I said, I got this. I can do it. I'm strong. I can handle anything. But the truth is, the bottom line is that God is our power source.
Yes, He is.
He is what recharges us. He's who made us. He's the one that created us to be supernatural, but it can't be done without his power. It's kind of comparing it to a cell phone. A cell phone needs to be charged, right? You need to recharge it when it's dead. The same way for us. When we're dead, when we're depleted, when we're done, when we have nothing else to give, we have to plug into God, which is unfortunate because we always leave him for last. And sad but true. But
been there, done that. I know what you mean. You're right.
We've learned the hard way, right?
Yes.
We've learned the hard way that if we trust in God, if we let go and let him take charge. And I'm not saying you get lazy and say, I give up, I'm not doing anything. No, I'm going to keep moving forward. I am going to keep living. I am going to do what I need to do, but I'm not going to control the situation. I will let God control it. And his way is always perfect.
Amen.
His way was planned before we were even born.
Yeah.
Right?
He knows how many hairs you have on your head. He knows every single little detail about you long before you were ever even thought of being conceived by your parents. So I agree with that.
You know what amazes me? God knows how many freckles I have in my face. My girls have tried to count them for years and they can't tell me how many freckles are on my face. But my God knows how much.
Amen. But I have to agree with you. I think we've all been on that road where we have tried to maybe live life on our terms, do things our way. We try to, I know in the past, personally, I've tried to make plans and then consult with God and to be like, God, can you bless my plans? And it doesn't work like that. You can't go and make plans that don't even include God and then expect for them to prosper and expect him to come and bless you and do things and that just move mountains for you. And that was something that I had to learn the hard way. And now that I know better, every morning it's like, God, what do you want me to do? God, what assignment do you have for me? Who do you want me to help? Show me what my assignment is.
Reveal.
And that's just me. I don't know if that's something that you, and I'm pretty sure you do, because this is why we get together so much. But it's just, we've learned that, put God in your life. And a lot of times I know people kind of get hesitant and they don't want to mention the word God and they think it's all about religion. Let me clarify and just say something about that. Knowing God and having God in your life is not about religion. It becomes religion when you start judging other people about what they're doing and worry about them when you should just be worrying about your relationship with him.
That's
and that was something I had to grasp myself, because I was so worried about what he's not doing or what she's doing or look at what they're doing. That's not what having a relationship with God is. Having a relationship with God is called staying in your lane, focusing on what you and him have and building on that. So I want to kind of just, if you don't know him, if you're not close to God, if you don't trust Him, if maybe you've been through some challenging situations, you know, that have brought you to rock bottom, because I know I've been there.
Or having doubt or just not knowing where to go. He is the first place you want to go. And you have to be in community with people that believe in Him.
Yes.
People that are going to encourage you. People that are going to teach you and answer your questions when you know you don't have when you don't know where to go for them. God is the Almighty.
Amen.
The awesome and empowering God. Our blessings show up every single day. Every single day.
Every day
I
is
can
a
tell
gift.
you a story about a blessing in my life. And that only happens when we release and let Him have it.
You fully
Have your
surrender
life.
and say, okay, God, you know, what do you want me to do? You know, I'm here.
Take
I'm
me.
giving it all to you. I'm leaving it all. I'm trusting.
This is gonna go over a little of the 5 minutes, but it's weird when you say, I'm gonna surrender to God. How do you do that? Like, how do you explain it? Surrender to God.
Surrendering to me means placing all my fears and my doubts, everything that's kind of really bothering me, things that I know that are beyond my control, things that I know I can't control, but that I have always tried to just control them anyway, and I've tried to let that fear and all that disappointment and frustrations, I try to manage that on my own. And a lot of times for me, what I've learned now is that you have to give it to God, take a deep breath, and trust that He's actually going to come through. Because if there's anything I've learned after everything I've been through, is that God is always faithful.
He always
His promises always come to pass. People kind of make the misconception that, okay, well, I have God in my life now, and my life is going to be problem-free. It doesn't work like that. I'm going to just let you know. But what I can promise you is that His peace, it will overtake you. It will help you. It will just be your guide.
It's an overwhelming peace.
Yes.
You can't explain it.
And it's just, you could be going through chaos. People could be coming at you. Everything could be falling apart.
And you're
But when you have God in your heart and you fully trust and you know that He is for you, that He's going to be for you, making crooked paths straight, that you're the head and not the tail, it gives me myself goosebumps, because it's just, I know how real that is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I want you guys to experience that. We want you guys to have that. I don't ever want somebody to feel like how I did 5 years ago, where I felt I was trapped in my room and I couldn't get out and was on the floor for like 3 weeks and just felt so closed in and alone. No, when you have God, you're never alone. God is always with you. He puts the right people like Eileen in my life. You know, He blessed me with some awesome friendships. And when you know God and you fully surrender, He's going to open up that door, and He's going to start to bring the right people in your life, and He's going to start to open doors that no man can shut. But you have to accept Him first. And it's not...
Accept Him. Start reading the Word.
Yes.
Because that's where His promises are. So when you read the Word, you become familiar with what His promises are for you. If you guys need to talk, or you want to chat about how to get started, how to go about it, or anything like that, just inbox us.
Inbox us. Call me. If you know me personally, text me, call me. If you know her, message us. We're here to help you. Just reach out, you guys. Don't ever think that it makes you weak just for asking questions or for reaching out, because that's what God put us here for, right?
What's your favorite verse?
My favorite verse? Galatians 6:9. Do not grow weary in doing good, for you'll reap if you don't give up.
Nice.
What about yours?
I've got a lot of favorites, but I'll keep it short. And I like 1 Corinthians 14. Love is patient, love is kind. And if you're patient and you're kind and you love, nothing can defeat
Amen.
you.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you guys for joining us
for
today.
watching. We hope this is helpful.
See you soon.
And we'll see you. Yes, we'll see you soon with the next one. You really don't want to miss that one either. So make sure you subscribe, share with a friend, and we'll see you soon.
God bless.
Bye.